The first thing that you need to be aware of is that AI is changing how people discover business nowadays. Google is not the only tool that people are searching on. People are searching on ChatGPT, Gemini. They're using their voice assistants, Alexa, Siri on their phone, and asking them questions. And so what you need to be sure of is making sure that your website, your digital presence on all platforms is optimized to be able to answer the questions that consumers are asking. So an example is, I'm asking Siri on my phone, what is the best coffee shop in the neighborhood that I live in? You need to make sure that your website clearly answers questions like this, has FAQ sections that are clearly marked and have direct response answers. And AI tools are crawling the internet, searching for answers to these questions. So there's a trend shifting from using search engines to using AI tools and answer engines, as they're so called as well, to be able to find the answers to the questions that they're asking. The second thing that you need to be aware of is that AEO is not necessarily replacing SEO, search engine optimization. It's the next evolution of SEO. And what AI does is it doesn't rank search results like Google and other search engines do. It's extracting the content and the meaning and the answers to questions that customers are asking. And so the transition and the evolution of SEO to AEO, it's another piece of your marketing strategy. But what answer engines are prioritizing is the content that answers the questions that customers and consumers are directly asking. And that segues perfectly into number 3, which is, what are these AI algorithms prioritizing? And what they're doing is they are looking for clear answers to specific intentional questions that customers and people have. And so what actually makes your business show up when a customer asks, what's the best mechanic in my neighborhood or in my city? It's that your digital presence and everything from your website to your YouTube channel to your social media pages is demonstrating authority in your specific field. You're answering questions that your customers have, and you are speaking directly to them, and everything laid out in your digital presence is communicated in a conversational tone, and your copywriting is tightened up to be able to communicate clearly to them and answer the questions that they're asking. Also, your trustworthiness on the internet. So anything from your Google business reviews, Yelp reviews, if you're a restaurant, any kind of testimonials that are on your website, in any way that you're linked to any sorts of publications. If your business has been featured in local news, any media outlets online, it boosts your credibility, and the AI tools see you as an expert in the field that your business is in. And number 4, how do you actually optimize your digital presence for your business to take advantage of answer engine optimization? So think of it as the intersection of 4 different things. Your search engine optimization. Are you using keywords that customers can easily find you? Is that contributing to how you're ranked on search engines nowadays? 2, your structured data schema. How is your website set up? Do you have specific frequently asked questions on your website? Are you clear about the services and products that you offer? The 3rd is the user experience. Is your website easy to use? Is it clearly communicating what product or service you're offering? And are customers able to locate you close by, your address and things of that nature? And then authority building. So like I mentioned in the previous point, that is any testimonials that you have. Is your website linked to other social platforms that people can find you? Are you featured in any media publications? Anything that connects your business, your website, your social media pages to sources that show that you're an authority in the business and the industry that you're in is going to boost your likelihood of answer engines suggesting your business, your product, your service as the answer to the questions that customers are asking. And number 5 It's something to be aware of when you are looking to hire a consultant or someone to help you strategize your marketing in the AI world. Is if someone is strictly talking about SEO and does not have any focus on AI search or how to structure your content looking forward into the future, they're probably selling you an outdated playbook in some way. AI and the way that people are interacting with these AI tools is rapidly replacing search engines, and it's only growing by the day. And so the best consultants are going to help you map your customers' questions, understand your customers' needs and deepest desires. They're going to help you structure the content on your website, on your social media pages, on any digital presence you have, on a YouTube channel, to make sure that AI tools can read clearly what it is your business does, what products you offer, what services you offer, where you're located, et cetera, et cetera. And also, the best consultants are going to be able to understand the schema markup of your websites. And so what that exactly is the source code on your website, how it's laid out. Is it clearly defining an FAQ section? Is it clearly defining testimonials? Is it clearly defining the physical location of your business or online website address? And then also, consultants need to be focused on positioning you as the go-to answer in your niche or in your industry. So, for example, if I ask for the best coffee shop in my neighborhood, I can test that with a tool like ChatGPT or Gemini. And if I'm not showing up as a recommended answer, then you need to have a consultant that knows how to get you there and to get you featured as the suggested answer when your customers are asking questions and looking for a business to service their needs. And finally, what can you start doing today to understand if you need to optimize for answer engine optimization? So first, audit your website. Are you answering real questions or are you just selling something? When you read your website, does it seem conversational in some way? Because think of it like this. When I ask AI a question, whether it's through voice or for text, it's typically coming across how I type or how I speak, which is a conversational input. You need to make sure that your website has conversational output that can be delivered back as the answer. 2, check if your website is using schema markup. What is schema markup? So it's in the source code on your website. So if you go to your website right now and right click anywhere on the page except for a link or a picture and click view page source, you'll be able to see the actual, whether it's JavaScript code or something else, of how your page is laid out. That is specifically what these AI tools are searching for when they find websites and crawl the web to ensure that you're answering questions, you have specific sections, you have specific questions and answers that customers most likely are asking, and are you answering them directly in a conversational way? 3, if you haven't already, start publishing helpful content that actually helps solve a problem. So delivering solutions, you're not just chasing trends, you're actually answering real queries. So when you think about AI and being able to show up in AI tools as an answer to a question, are you directly and as clearly as possible answering real questions that a potential customer might ask? Think about that. Okay. And then the last thing is try it for yourself. Whether you use ChatGPT, Gemini, open it up right now and ask it a question related to your business and see if you actually show up. If you do, great. There's going to be other businesses that are likely going to optimize and could potentially replace you. And then you start thinking about, all right, let me try all of these things and see if I'm actually showing up, and try it for yourself. See if your business shows up. If not, you have a good playbook here of what to do and how to step into this new age of marketing and integrating answer engine optimization into your marketing strategy. I'm Sam. Follow, like, comment, subscribe. I'll be making more content like this to help small and local businesses optimize for AI tools in the future of AI marketing. Peace.